everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This week, I'm speaking to you from chilly Wales in the Black Mountains. So I'm about to take on Beast of the Black's Limitless Trails event and I'm so nervous. So this is the longest race, the longest run even, that I'm going to be doing for my 100k, which is bonkers. This should not be the way. 2 weeks ago, I should have been taking on the 48 kilometer or 46 kilometer, whatever, race down on the southwest coast path, and that was going to be my longest one. Injuries and niggles had other ideas for me, so this is the one, and I'm so nervous. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. I feel like the more I race, the more chill I become, and the less I race, the more stressed I get about every single race, including park run, which is not even a race. If I turn up and I haven't done any fast running recently, then I get there and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. So just ignore me, I'll be fine. The route has changed a little bit this year, and I know that because I did it last year. The weather was so nice and I was in shorts and a t-shirt, and this year, I know, can you see the snow on the mountains behind me? It is literally snowing outside at the moment as we speak, and it is freezing cold. I mean, it's 0 degrees currently, so literally freezing cold. So it's a little bit different this year, but probably good preparation for the lakes, because I think here it's going to be very claggy underfoot. Apparently it took them 3 whole days to put out the course markers for the 3 different races that they've got on, because it was literally calf deep snow and then mud afterwards after the rain. So we've got that to look forward to. I was just speaking to Ellen, the race organizer, and she said it is pretty insane. She walked 8 miles yesterday and said it felt like 16. So it may only be 32 kilometers, but practically it's 64 kilometers. So, you know, that's a great training run, really. I'm just sitting in the car keeping warm until race briefing starts in 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna head over there, jump around a little bit, and then we get started up a very, very steep hill, which haunts me in my dreams. And so begins the hiking. Running is just like competitive hiking nowadays. This is the longest climb of the race, although there's another one that's almost the same, quite far in. It gets to the highest peak, but this starts at the lowest point, so slightly longer. And it's a bitch. We usually park in here, so you already get a little bit of extra height already done, but this time started down at the school, so I'm tired already, basically, is what I'm saying. Mile in, still climbing, but thankfully we turn off. Oh, there you go, lap 1. 13:57 first mile, and not even all of that was uphill. Whew. So yeah, we turn off the hill now, thank God. It does go up for quite a lot longer, which you do in one of the other races, but thankfully not this one. There we go, turning right. I'm knackered. Already tired. Oh, it's a lot of river jumping. we're just over 5k, nearly 5.5k in, and I mess up. The climb before was not the longest climb, obviously. This is the longest climb. That was the steepest climb, and my legs are destroyed already. So yeah, this is the long climb, and it goes on forever. Feels like the sort of thing you should be able to run bits of, but it's just so long and so early on, there's really no point. But it is beautiful, so gorgeous. You got the river down there, then you get this long stream of people going up, and near the top there are gorgeous views and horses. So all in all, well worthwhile. We're 37 minutes in. I'm gonna try and have my first food probably halfway up this, actually, at 45 minutes in. And I will talk you through my food as I eat it. Alrighty, 45 minutes in, first bit of food. I'll try and eat this within the next 15 minutes. Still very much full from breakfast, but needs must. Trying to fit in around 300 calories an hour for this run, because I haven't been able to get over 250. Oh, photographer! Hi! Promise I'm running. Thanks. Photographer. Whoa. Since I can't turn around to see the view, because otherwise I'll fall over, you guys can see the view instead. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. I love it here so much, even when it's horrible like this. I'm just trying to stay upright. Ah! Ah! Woohoo! This is quite a fast section last time, but this time I'm just trying not to fall over because I can't see where my feet are going, and it's pretty snowy. Whoa! Oh my god, this is beautiful. Guys, look! Look! Wow, I remember this bit from last time. Seriously, technical, and now it's technical and invisible. 5 miles! Yoo-hoo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Just gone through checkpoint number 1. Haven't drunk any of my water yet, so I should tell myself off for that. But didn't pick anything up. It's still relatively early on, done 10k, 20 to go. ...15 kilometers in, and on a bit of runnable-ish section, she says, falling over. This is, I was just saying, this is the time where last year I managed to actually relax a little bit into the race and have a bit of fun. This time, try not to die, try not to fall over, because there's actually deep snow. This is my third time running in the snow. Smart. The other two times were both this year as well. Once in the Peak District, as you guys saw, but that was more ice than snow. And the other time when I went skiing and did 6.5k in the snow, and that was enough for me, and I nearly died. So a bit different than both of those. Look at that heart rate, insane. Already nearly 2 hours in, 1 hour 56. Food item number 2, organic ginger cake. These Torque flapjacks are the best thing in the world. So tasty. I hate the wrapping, as I say every single time, because it means I have to carry it around, so I limit myself to one, but I look forward to it every time. So keeping me on top of nutrition so far. Still don't feel hungry, but that is a good thing. Don't want to wait until I feel hungry to eat. Walking a runnable section, sacrilege. No, I'm running again. I went through a puddle, which was not a puddle, it was a lake, and it was frozen over, and I went like knee deep in it. And now I can't feel my feet. So that's fun. We got an email from Ellen, the race organizer, yesterday saying no records will be broken on the course because it is so heavy underfoot, just like what? And even just like picking your line, even if you choose a good one, takes so long to kind of go around everything that usually you would just go straight through, because like the ice is thicker than I thought. I was like, oh, I can just push through it, but it's actually solid ice on the top of some of the puddles, so you got to go around. This has to be the worst possible route I could have chosen for my first big trail run back post tendon injury. Look at that. There's potholes, there's mud, there's bog, there's rocks everywhere. There's a lot of rocks hidden by a lot of snow. There are little crevasses. All the puddles are deeper than you think because they're covered in ice. Yeah, all of my tendons hurt. But on the plus side, I was just thinking how I've been running for 2 hours 15, right? And I thought I'd be running for 1 hour 15. And nothing in my brain was like, you know, 2 hours. Nothing in my brain thought that we'd been going for a long time. So even though I'm not going that fast, it's kind of amazing how your body just gets used to running for a long period of time. Like your brain just tunes out. And I think that's a lot of what training is about, is just getting used to spending time up and out and not getting bored of your runs. But how could you get bored of that? Look at that. Beautiful. Hi sheepies. Hello. There's been a good amount of runnable terrain, but my ankles are so broken. I think they're just tired. I don't think anything's actually wrong. So this muddy, rocky bit is tough to run down. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. I feel really full. I'm not used to eating the amount of calories per hour as I am now. I kind of like to wait until I feel hungry and then eat, but that's exactly the wrong thing to do. So I've been really on top of it, and I've only been managing 250 calories an hour for previous long runs, whereas this is obviously the longest one I've done, and I'm also racing a lot harder, so I want to make sure I'm getting in enough calories per hour, and I'm doing it per hour rather than distance, because obviously it depends how hilly it is. But yeah, I'm really struggling because, so I've got 2 Nuru flapjacks, 1 Torque ginger cake, 1 Luce Dietos, like gel, solid block gel, guava block, and 500 ml of Voom Nutrition carbohydrate drink, which has 350 calories in it, which is kind of incredible. I tried this one out on the last snowy run I did, actually, in the Peak District, and thought it was very good. Didn't get hungry once, and it was all I had. So yeah, I'm really impressed with it, but I'm so full. I feel like I'm jiggling about the place. I feel very heavy, but I think it'll be good, and definitely later on in a longer run. The thing that's going to stop you from being able to push towards the end, other than potential injury, is nutrition. If you get your nutrition right, you'll be able to maximize your potential. And I don't want the reason I don't finish an 100k to be because I haven't eaten enough, because that's a very easy thing to solve. Unlike not enough training or an ankle injury or whatever, not eating enough is just a case of shovel some more food in. Easy. And thankfully, touch wood, oh god, that was spiky. I don't struggle with stomach issues, so I know I can get in more food. It's just a case of doing it. So yeah, so far so good. And we're actually running, which is a good sign. So begins the tallest climb of the whole race. It's not the longest, just go to the highest bit, and it is the second longest, and it is one hell of a climb, but a little bit shallower than the first one, thank goodness. But this bit's pretty grim. While we're here, while I'm walking, I'm incapable of running right now, thought I'd talk to you about my new shoes. Very exciting. Here we go. Look at them. Look at them go through the mud. No problemo. Through a river. No problemo. I think I'm going mad. I am testing out the Innovate Rock Light something or other. Can't remember which ones. For UTS and probably the lakes. Because I needed a pair of shoes that was going to be good on horrible mud like today, horrible potential snow like today, and also be able to manage long roady sections without slippy sliding everywhere. And as I mentioned on my long run the other day, oh look at that, wow, beautiful. I was looking for a new pair of shoes, and so many of you recommended Innovate, and so I was looking for loads of different types, and they very kindly gifted these ones, and the X Talons, I think, don't quote me on that, which is the ones that you guys recommended. So I'll be testing all of those out in subsequent runs, but I haven't fallen over yet, which, considering the terrain today, is sort of miraculous. So yeah, it's a thumbs up from me so far, and they're actually comfy. My poor toes are a bit sore from hammering the downhills, but generally very good. This is one of those hills that theoretically you know you could run, but it's not happening. Also, I just looked at my watch estimated time of arrival, and it said 1 o'clock, which would make this 4 hours, which is a whole half an hour slower than last year. And I know it's horrible underfoot, and I know I can't run it like at all, but I was hoping it'd be, you know, not that much slower, but we'll see. Woo! This is the bit of ultra running that I want to get better at. These steep uphills. I just feel like I'm gonna grind to a halt. So I didn't get much practice of these. Maybe I need to do work on the Stairmaster. Oh, sounds like hell. But yeah, this is tough. So nearly at the top. Clouds are coming. It's supposed to pour with rain like now. And I'm just hoping it's so cold that it will snow instead. Or preferably just not do anything. Can't see a thing. Last feed of the race. Hey, you look warm. Oh, nice views. Looks great. Thanks. Oh god, my legs. Last year I ran so fast down this, and this year I'm just trying to stay upright. Ridiculous. Ah! Oh. Thanks. It's mad.
I don't know how people do it.
Nor do I. Trust the lugs. Trust the lugs. Trust the lugs. Don't die. Please don't die. Ah! Go, go, go. Woo! Okay, we're off. Oh my god! This is why this is so slow. Even the gravity bits. Gravity is too strong today. Too strong! Trying to make the most of this long downhill stretch, mostly downhill stretch, grass, and actually get some speed in. Only 6.5k, 4 miles to go. I don't really have any energy left for like a finishing kick. No enthusiasm to really gun it for the last little bit, so just gonna do what I can. Oh, yeah, this is my longest run in a very long time. Or at least it will be by the time we get back. Just 5k to go, and not a single speck of that 5k is flat. All of it is either steep up or steep down, which is exactly why I'm doing this race. After all of that descending, we have to go all the way up again. And it hurts. We're back along the road we ran along at the start, and now we're doing the cruel route. Up, up, up. 20. Oh, sad. Oh. Oh. Up the big fat hill. But at least I'm not doing 40, because otherwise I'd be doing this twice in both directions, which would be just disgusting. But this is bad enough. Look. 2.7k remaining. Come on! Come on! No, it's a walking hill. The rain's definitely coming in now. We're just about to get off the top though. So this one? No, not yet. We're almost about to get off the top. And then long downhill. I really don't want to get caught in that rain because it is freezing. Finally downhill, but it's so churned up. It's almost unrunnable. Ah! No! No! I was so looking forward to this bit. Oh, my hips. Oh my god, I feel like shit. Oh my god. Last long downhill. Come on, let's get that woman. Why not? If I can. I'm gonna fall over. Come on. Well done. Smashing it. Come on. Well done, you're acing it. Ow! My shoelace is undone. This is not good. Just over 1 kilometre to go. Usually we finish there, which is exactly what I need right now. I need to be done because of my shoelace. Last 50 meters. I'm tired. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna run over by DPD.
Hey, how was that?
32. 3 days recovery. Yay, finally! This is what it takes to get productive status. I'm very tired. Oh, I'm dead. Finished. I made it. I didn't die. At least not officially. I am so knackered. That was way more brutal than I was expecting. Even though I knew that it was so brutal last year, it was even more brutal this year because of the weather and the terrain and just, I don't know, I feel like in this case, knowing what's coming up ahead definitely doesn't help because you're like, I know that that's going to be a really long hill and you start to just like think about it too much, but it wasn't too much slower than last year. It was like 20 minutes slow, which actually is quite a lot. I'm still happy I got it done. My body is sort of in one piece, which is great. Sam here won his race. Wait, also my race. How did you find it? Did you enjoy?
I loved it. Yeah, it was fun. It was really difficult underfoot. So yeah,
you did it last year as well, didn't you?
I did last year, and I came second last year. So
nice.
Yeah, pretty chuffed to come with the trophy this year. So
well done. And now we're driving back to Bristol in a very, very heated car because I got so cold at the end. It was absolutely freezing. Really happy to have got that done. Also, wanted to take note of the fact that there were so many women running it this year, which is incredible. I'm so used to doing these races and not seeing that many women, or at least definitely not seeing that many women of my sort of age at the start line, and it was really, really nice to see so many today out on the course, at the start, at the finish, and yeah, it was really, really lovely. If you did this race and you're a woman, congratulations, well done. Also, if you did this race and you're not a woman, also congratulations, because it was pretty tough. It's a brutal one. For 20 miles, it's pretty tough. I did it in like 7:15 per kilometre, and that was genuinely the fastest I could go on average. So yeah, very, very, very tough. Now I'm eating my body weight in crisps and heading back to Bristol, where I will be doing absolutely nothing for the rest of the day, and I'm very, very excited. I think I spoke to you about all my food, right? So just to go through it again, because I know people want it in one place. I'm gonna do this again for the 100K, by the way, so I don't know if this is helpful, but I had all but one of my items of food, which takes me to around 900 calories, 850 calories for the whole race, which is probably the most I've ever had in a race of that length. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And then I had crisps at the end, obviously. So I had 1 Luce Dietos guava block, 1 Nuru flapjack, 1 Torque ginger cake, and 500ml of the Voom Nutrition carbohydrate mix, which is kind of equivalent to Tailwind and has loads of calories. So yeah, I think that was good for me. I'm still very full, and hopefully that will help my recovery after this race. And it's very good practice for the 100K, where I will be eating my way through it as well. That is it for this week's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and of course the thumbs up. It really helps other people find my videos, and hopefully I can reach more people and encourage them to do trail running and running in general, and generally just getting outside. The rain has finally arrived. We missed it. Thank goodness for that. I will see you next week.